It's the Stockman's Livestock Fall Brawl, and it wouldn't be if it weren't for Greg Ryken. Greg, how the heck are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, you know what? Thanks for having us. Are you kidding me? Without you, we're not doing this.
Yeah, guys, here's the deal. I've been coming up here for a long time, since I was in high school fishing with some friends, and every year we get done with the Governor's Cup, and it's like, well, there went my fishing season. It's time to get back to work, and made a lot of friends up here, and it's just always good to see them again.
Sure.
There's no doubt about it. So the camaraderie is everything. I just love it. So.
It's a ton of fun. I wasn't able to attend last year. I had other things going on. I'm going to block it out. Everybody talked about how fun it was. I met you at the Gov Cup, and we had a ton of fun, and you guys know how to throw a steak on the table too. So, and you want to talk about record numbers? I mean, I do 7 weights, 8 weights, 9, whatever, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter anymore.
That's right. Fortunately, we're privileged. We sell a lot of fat cattle. The fat cattle market's been on fire. It's just been tremendous. Thank God for our ranchers. They deserve a good year like this. They need more than one. But all-time record high prices. We got Matt Bodie here from Demcota, and of course they're good enough to me, and they take care of me, and I buy the meat from them to serve everybody a steak, because that's kind of what it's all about with me on my end.
Right.
Is the beef and the beef industry and the ranchers.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it has been crazy. I'd registered Angus cattle for 21, 22 years, and went from selling $900 bulls to $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 bulls, and it was a ton of fun for me. Right? You get into that genetic supplier thing. You make a little bit more money. The feedlot is always a tough place. You can throw a few hundred pounds on some heavies and make a little bit of money, but this is outrageous. I mean, this is crazy. Do you think is it going to be able to sustain itself and hang on?
Yeah, I really do. I think our numbers are that short. Of course, the government, they're trying to get us to keep more heifers, and we're all smart enough to say, guys, the more we got, the worse the price. But the thing about it is it goes back to what we all know is we don't have enough young guys out there that want to stay on the ranch, that want to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that would know the front end of the cow from the back end of a cow. And we just don't have enough of them. So until that changes, we're going to have good markets.
Not a ton of vacation time there either. If you've got critters, if you got something in the pasture, if you got something, out in the paddock, you got something out in the yard, they got to get fed, they got to get taken care of, they got to get doctored, they got to everything, because they can't take care of themselves. So it's a lifetime commitment. And for me, I enjoyed the daylights out of it, but I didn't live it full time,
right?
Like you guys in the rest do, and it's amazing. It takes a ton of intestinal fortitude to get it done, but there is nothing more fun than watching those young calves fly around with a tail in the air on a bright, sunshiny day in the spring when they're just feeling it and having fun.
Oh, there's no doubt. Probably the best time of the year is when you unlock that trailer door and they come out of that trailer kicking and bucking. It makes everything all worth it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and in the fall, honestly, the balling of a couple hundred calves is it's music to one's ears.
That's right.
And they talk about, I heard them talk today about a shortage of beef. And obviously that's why the price is high. And then they said, do you think we'll ever run out? I went,
that's a good question. And here's how I'll tell you that I think it's that serious. Is will we run out? No, but it could get very expensive if you're going to have it. But here's the other side. The government, I know from little channels that I have of people that they are very concerned.
Right on.
And they had meetings. They had meetings here in the last couple of weeks, and they are very concerned. And there should be, because we're going to feed our country. And these cattlemen and ranchers have been trying to do this for years and years and years, but we can't afford to lose money every year we're doing it.
Whether it's in the crops, whether it's in livestock, and nothing against yard bird, because I do like chicken, but we can't succumb to the yard bird. We got to keep beef on people's table and on the plates, because it really is a great source of energy and vitamins and iron.
There's no doubt about it. Yeah, it's a great protein. Even that diet they got out there, the carnivore diet, I think it's a fantastic plan. And I've seen people that lost a lot of weight. And of course, as a cattleman, I don't want everybody to eat beef.
Right on. Yeah, no doubt about it. So let's talk a little bit of fishing here, and we'll let you go. The fall brawl is is at the end of September, probably so that the weather's cooler. We're dealing with warm weather here. Tomorrow's going to be cooler. Saturday, a little bit warmer. But, how do you feel? Are you confident going into this thing?
I only got up here today. I've been elk hunting. I'm going to do a little elk hunting when I leave here. And then I go back to the sale barn for 9-10 months straight. We've been catching fish, nothing great, and well, the big talk now is, are we going to continue in September with this, or should we move it up to August? And for me, it's kind of a heads or tails, because all my friends that want to fish it are cutting silage.
Yeah, right.
All my friends that want to fish it are hunting pheasants or running lodge, and so it's kind of a tough time. But like for me, it's my slowest time of the year because everybody's in the field.
Yep.
So it works great for me. So I'm going to probably move it up a little bit next year so we get more people and have more fun. And I didn't want to do it while these guys are guiding pheasant hunts and stuff, but it's just how it worked out.
You can't ever make anybody happy, but I like this weekend. It's a good weekend for me.
Right.
But I guess whenever it is, we'll be here.
Well, I appreciate it. And guys, thanks for having me here, and thanks for everything you guys do for the fishing, and the cattle talk is wonderful. I love to hear that.
Well, thank you much. It's fun to talk a little bit. So the Stockman's Livestock Fall Brawl, it's all because of Greg Ryken. So we want to thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. And thank you for bringing all that beef to the table, too.
That's right. Beef, what's for dinner?
All right. It's the Stockman's Livestock Fall Brawl.
Thank you,
Stick
everybody.
around.